After having considerable box office success in the US, One of Them Days has had its UK release, and here is my short take. This is a comedy buddy movie following the hijinks and shenanigans of two girls who need to raise rent money and pay the landlord before they get evicted. And we follow them over a hectic day going from pillar to post, trying to keep the roof over their head, juggle personal and private lives, and save their friendship. The highlights for me were the genuine chemistry between the two leads. SZA and Keke Palmer work really well here. The soundtrack is also pretty good, and the whole film, with great colour palettes, looks decent on the big screen. But in my viewing, which was in a smaller and more intimate auditorium, there was hardly any laughter or merriment amongst the watching audience. I don't think this film, its themes and much of the comedy translate very well to many an audience in the UK. I'm going to use a description often used in the movie now, but this is a film about bitches in the hood, and I don't think that worked in my cinema. Earlier this week I watched Marching Powder, and just as themes about football violence and geezer culture may not work in the US, ghetto hood comedy and what felt like hugely stereotypical tropes, they were a little bit flat in my viewing. And they were overblown tropes as well. Black men with huge penises, girls with big butts, guys with nicknames that make them sound like street gangsters and drug dealers, and obsessions with Nike Air Jordan shoes. Apart from the chemistry, which I'll say again, the chemistry of those two leads, it was great. This wasn't a terrible watch, but it just felt a little bit 1990s to me.